So the internet runs right past my house. I can't add any more to it than what they already have on it. The customer service representative, when I asked to speak to somebody in the engineering department who makes these decisions, who can have it and who can't, she said there is no one you can speak to. She said, we are it, customer service. She said, there's no one higher up that we can put you through to. She said, all you can do is write a letter. So what do you think is going to happen when they get flooded with letters? They're going to get torn up and in the garbage.
You're probably right.
We can't even prove that they received them, read them, or anything. And there's got to be some other agency that we collectively can go to put pressure on.
I wish Frontier. And when I was in the town clerk's office, I think I mentioned it at the last meeting. I called Frontier and I said, "Why can't you help us?" I mean, because everybody,
They're designated area.
Irish Town, they all have internet. You know where Irish Town is, up in Minerva? They get it. North River gets it. It's like everybody seems to get it
There's
over
a
there.
campground in Pottersville that's connected.
And they said, well, we can't because of that, where they
Divided, yeah.
You want to settle the problem? The town board, write the attorney general and tell them the problem, they'll be gone in 10 days, guaranteed.
well, we can try it. We can try
I've done
it.
it myself.
Brian?
I think it's an excellent idea with this neighborhood watch, and whoever does spearhead it, I just want to try to suggest maybe there's a grant, out there somewhere for the safety, community safety. I don't know, maybe there is. And I'm just curious, after the grant reimbursement for white space that was received, how much money will the taxpayer be paying for white space to date?
How much is it over and above the grant? It was 73,000 something.
Is that to date, or is it growing?
Well, it's still actually, we're not exactly bringing enough money to, that's one of the things we have to work, we're not, there's only like 27 subscribers.
It's not enough to overcome the cost of it.
If we could get Fred in here and get somebody trained and get it rolling again, I think there's people out there that are interested in buying CPU units and
getting hooked up.
Yeah, I know there's at least 4, and there could be more. So that's all we have to have that workshop and get that. Winnie?
With the water, what's going on with the bond? What stage are you at with that?
Well, we will be, first we had to determine when the work would start, and we determined it would probably start around June 1st, and I had to contact Bob Hafner. Our attorneys are Miller, Mannix, Hafner, and Schaffner, and Mr. Hafner is the attorney that's going to help us do the bond. It's like a mini closing. But he didn't want us to close on that until just before the work started because we didn't want to have to pay any extra interest that we didn't have to. So
I understand there's different stages with it. So what stage is it at this point?
well, I'm sorry, say that again?
In applying for the bond and getting the bond, I understand there's different stages.
Well, the prior town board, they passed a resolution, they did the estoppel notice, that the only step that we had to take in order to get the money is call Bob Hafner, ask him to look into, the best rates, and then he determines, who we're going to use. He comes back with us with a recommendation, and then he will come into the town hall. He will sit down, and I expect this to be happening any time. He will come into the town hall. He will sit down with me and with Susan, and he will walk us through everything that we need to do concerning this bond, and there'll be a mini closing, and then we have the money, and then we will have it. We've set up a capital fund, and then the money will put into that, and all the expenses from the water system, engineer that pertains to the water system, attorney fees that pertain to the water system, the actual construction will come out of that money. And then anything left over, if there's money left over, that will have to go to principal.
Okay, so
But this,
So we're paying for the attorney to apply and to process or to go through the bond process.
but you got to say that again, I didn't quite catch it.
You're not doing the bond, it's yourself. We're paying an attorney to do
But we
it.
have to, that's how it's
You
done.
can't not do it yourself. Has to be done through an attorney.
Any supervisor that was here would have to do the same thing. A town supervisor can't do that. That's part of the plan. I mean, the attorney has to do that. That's how it's done. I mean, it's not something we chose to do, it's just how it's done. We don't have a choice, that's how it has to be done.
But you don't know what stage it's at this point.
It's in the
I
process
think
of
I just
the
answered
attorney's
you. The stage is, he's been told, this is when we're starting, June 1st. This is when they expect to start the work. So we would like
closing prior to.
to close prior, but close enough to that so we don't pay extra interest. And so I am just waiting for him to call me and make the appointment to come up and do the mini closing. He's well aware and he's working on it. I've spoken with him, I spoke with him 2 weeks ago that's where we're at. That's the stage that we're at.
I'm not familiar with the process at all, but I understand there's a credit rating that we get. Do you have any idea what credit rating we're going to be getting?
I don't really know.
That's something he'll cover.
What?
The attorney, you have a credit rating in a town.
Well, he didn't mention anything like that.
They'll check that out. That's part of your closing.
Yeah, he's going to sit down with us. He will be there for the closing. He will make sure that we do all the proper things that need to be done. That's what he's there for.
That's what you hired him to do.
That's what we hired him to do. That's one of the reasons the municipality has to have a town attorney for just such things as this. Any other questions?
Just another question. Are the cameras on tonight, or have they been on at all since the last board meeting?
They have been being turned on at night and on the weekends
Okay, just at night and just on the weekends?
because of the break-ins. Gail?
There's a lot of people that don't understand how bills get paid when they come into the town. Could you explain to people how when the town receives a bill, who receives it, who audits it, who puts it on the abstract, and how it gets paid?
Well, the bills come through the town hall. They come upstairs to me. I open them up. Pat gets his. I don't open Pat's. Pat goes into his box. And he takes his over and he looks at his. I open all the other ones. I look them over. They go down to the town clerk. She enters them into the accounting system. Then today, for an example, in the past, Joan has come in and she has audited them. Today, Kathy audited all of them. She sat there, with her calculator, she audited the bills, she made the phone calls. Then they are, once she's done putting them all in, the abstract is run.
Who does the abstract?
The town clerk does that. And then you've been a board member, then you approve them in a meeting.
I know, I just...
Yeah, then you approve them in a meeting, and then after they've been approved, now they're in the accounting system by the town clerk, then the bookkeeper prints the checks. The checks are put in the envelope, and they're sent out to the vendors.
Okay, so can I ask a question as to why the town clerk would not have had the audited abstract 2 days after the bills were approved?
Why would she not have the audited abstract?
Yeah.
What do you mean by, you mean the
audited abstract.
The pre-audit?
No, the audited abstract.
the afterwards audit?
With the check numbers on.
I just posted abstract number 3 on the website with the check numbers. They're posted on the website.
But when I went into the office to look at it, she didn't have that abstract.
Well, I don't know, but
And it wasn't available, and there was a bill on there, but she didn't even know what the company was.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. All right, 2 days after the board, no, the day after the board meeting, I printed the abstract out prior to the board meeting. I just didn't have a copy printed out for myself yet.
was that at 5:30 in the
No, if
morning?
you wanted to know, the one you want to know was the Magna 5. That's the first time I had done the bills. It was a change in a company name.
Yes.
I wasn't
You
from-
have it on the abstract you showed me.
Well, Magnify is, as soon as we got that bill, I made the phone call. Excuse me, Gail, because I knew that was, I know the vendors in this town, because I've been doing the bills as a town clerk for 8 years. As soon as I saw that, I said, who the heck is Magnify? So I immediately called them up and found out that they're actually Constellation, the phone, Constellation, right, Deb? Is the phone.
Phone name, yeah, Constellation.
Cynthia, that's
All right.
not the point. The point is.
I couldn't get
she
into-
didn't know who it was, and she said she
But
didn't
Gail,
hear about it.
okay, I think
I
we
couldn't
got
get into the
all that.
software. I couldn't get into the software to pull up the abstract. They must have been doing something. You saw me, I couldn't open the accounting software to
But
pull
I'm
up
sure
the
that
abstract.
You said all the abstracts were locked
I'm
up.
sure that every once in a while,
No,
for some
I
reason,
have
she
not-
couldn't pull up the software. I don't think it's a big issue.
I said if I didn't have any files in my
Susan,
office, they were upstairs most likely, and they were locked up,
You said that
the
they were
office is
still
locked.
Gail, that's enough. That's enough.
You-
Gail,
you were still
that's
doing the
enough. Does anybody else have a
abstract
question?
after the
Gail,
approval.
I said that's enough. Does anybody else have a question? Anybody else have a question? Perky?
Quick question for Kathy, where do we stand with the concessions?
The concessions?
Yeah.
People, I mean, you sent me an email about people that you had signed up that were interested. People want to sign up for the concessions?
Who is available for concessions? 'Cause I got wondering about that. 'Cause you don't have,
I requested 2 nights for Thurman Station Association, I mentioned 4 dates. and
Who else
nobody
would
did
do-
respond.
who else-
Nobody else is,
yeah, because it used to be like the EMS and the youth commit, but I got thinking about that one day. I got thinking, well, who was, so Thurman Station, who else is available to do that? But if there is no EMS anymore, the fire
department.
the fire department,
They used to do it just as a personal
Yeah.
service to the community.
it might have to be those two
yeah, I
every
spoke
time.
with Jeremy and he said that he spoke with the rest of the squad and they weren't interested in that.
They're not interested, so then how do you get, so then somehow vendors have to be gotten, if no, well, who else could, does anybody have an idea who else could be a vendor? Would the Thurman Station Association do it every single time if you can't find somebody else?
I don't know if they'd be able
We
to.
don't have enough volunteers to do it more than.
Yeah, so who would you suggest it would?
We don't have any organizations in town.
That's, yeah, I got thinking that, my gosh, it used to be,
Then this and
Boy
that.
Scouts, Girl Scouts.
so
Not in Vernon.
I guess it's something that, I don't know what to really say about that. So you have how many weekends that you're doing it? Or concert nights?
We asked for 2 Mondays, but we didn't get confirmation on the dates.
So do you want to do more?
I don't think so, we don't have the people to do it.
Yeah, so that only covers 2, and then if, everybody put on your thinking caps and see if you can come up with somebody that
I have a
that might be
suggestion.
interested in doing that, because I don't know.
I have a suggestion.
What's that?
I have a suggestion.
Church?
If a group of people, church or whatever, would like to do it for a fundraiser for something,
There's a thought. Are you interested in possibly gathering up a group, Amy? And
I'll think about it.
would you think about that? And anybody else that might have an idea of a fundraiser that they could put together in a small group, please come forward, because I think we have a problem. Yeah, so hopefully everybody put their thinking caps on and see if we can come up with somebody.
We don't have any organizations?
Susan?
Whoever does volunteer to do this has to follow the DOH's
Right.
regulations.
Yeah, of course.
All right, is that good? I think, any other questions? No?
Is the kitchen up there DOH?
No, it's not.
Okay. That's a problem.
the whole kitchen.
That's a problem.
And if it's a fundraiser, make sure you get prior approval.
Okay. All right, well, I guess we'll close privilege of the floor and go on to resolutions. Do I have a motion to get a resolution on the floor to approve minutes?
I'll make that.
I'll second.
Okay. Town Board of the Town of Thurman approves the minutes of the 3/6/17 special meeting, the 3/15/17 regular meeting, the 3/30/17 special meeting, and the 4/11/17 regular meeting. Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion's carried. Well, let me just take this out. Here is, I'm going to take a quick look at this. This is the subdivision. Do I have a motion to get a resolution to approve a subdivision on the floor? Motion?
I'll make that.
I'll second.
Okay. I'll read the resolution. The town board of the town of Thurman approves the subdivision of the lands of Kraft Balsamo FL, Town of Thurman tax parcel 196.1-10. The owners of the 123.28 acre lot propose to split it into 2 equal halves, each 61.64 acres. The proposed subdivision was reviewed by the APA Jurisdictional Determination J2017-0162 and was found to not need a permit. Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, resolution to approve a credit card for the Glens Falls National Bank. Do I have a motion to get this on the floor?
I'll make that.
I'll
Second? Okay. Resolution to approve credit card for Glens Falls National Bank. The town board of the town of Thurman approved securing a credit card for Glens Falls National Bank with a $1,000 limit and directs the supervisor to complete the necessary paperwork required. Glens Falls National has the ability to adjust the billing cycle to coincide with the timing of payment of the claim. Discussion, that was a problem with the past credit card. Remember, it would come in to be paid, and it didn't work
Didn't
out.
coincide.
It never, and so I specifically asked Candace, can that be changed? And she said, yes, it could. And I don't think this will be used a whole lot, but like for instance, the safes that we want, we need a credit card to purchase them with.
Right.
In the future, should somebody want to go down for the train for New York and need a credit card to secure the room and things like that. Any other discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, do I have a motion to bring a resolution to amend the April 11, 2017 resolution to pay the claims?
I'll make that.
I'll second.
Resolution to amend the April 11, 2017 resolution to pay the claims. To amend the amount paid on the general fund to be $25 less due to an error on voucher number 850, Association of Towns Training School, which is for $225, check number 13228, and has been voided. The correct amount for Association of Towns Training School is $200, voucher number 903, check number 13240. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay. Do I have a motion to get a resolution to pay the claims onto the floor?
I'll make that.
I'll second that.
Town Board of the Town of Thurman approves payment of vouchers number 900 through 967, general fund total $33,493.08, highway fund total $14,609, enterprise fund $1,341.38, capital fund total $0. Grand total $49,443.46. All those, any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay. Do I have a motion to bring resolution to approve training onto the floor?
I'll second that.
The Town Board of the Town of Thurman authorizes the court clerk to attend training in Potsdam, New York, and secure a motel room for 3 nights at $84 per night on July 18th through 19th, 2017. Any discussion? She'll also take meals and mileage, but she'll get reimbursed for that. Okay, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Do I have a motion to get a resolution on the floor to approve training?
I'll make that.
I'll second that.
Okay. The Town Board of the Town of Thurman authorizes the supervisor to attend finance school in Saratoga, New York on May 11th and 12th, 2017. Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Motion carried. Do I have a motion to get a resolution to approve a proposal on the floor?
I'll make that.
Second, Mike?
Second.
Okay. Resolution to approve proposal. A free consultation with Donna Farrar, a CPA at Whitmore, Dowen, and Riccadelli LLP, who specializes in municipal accounting, has resulted in a need for further consultation to improve the state of the town accounting records and reports. These needs were identified in the following areas. Reconcile and correct the due to from accounts which are out of bounds. Reconcile and correct the various fund balance accounts which do not balance as of 12/31/16 and thereafter. Determine the correct current fund balance cash account balances so that the highway fund cash can be segregated from the consolidated bank account. Reconcile and correct the trust and agency cash account through the current month. Correct the critical errors on the 12/31/2016 New York State Annual Update document. Address any other accounting issues that come up while performing the above. The fee for these services would be $120 per hour plus 54 cents per mile. Williamson Law is also aware of the discrepancies in these accounts and has offered to be available for phone support during this time, which will be covered under our current accounting support contract. Any discussion?
No.
All those in favor? Aye.
Yes.
Any opposed? Carried. Okay, the last one, this one was not written up ahead of time. Do I have a motion to bring to the floor to approve the canceling of Constellation?
I'll make that.
I'll second that.
Resolution to approve canceling Constellation Energy and return to the law.
National Grid.
What?
Return to National Grid.
Oh, and just to let you know, for professional services, there is no need to get bids. Okay, all those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
No.
Carried. All right, well, let's see if there's anything else. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make that.
I'll second.
Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Thank you for